Stop. Hold on a second. Do you really want to watch this video? XRP Ripple is about to make everyone in the crypto world go crazy. It will only be a matter of time before XRP Ripple is used to handle trillions of dollars by banks. Everyone who owns XRP Ripple needs to know that something very important is going on behind the scenes. Pay close attention. You'll be sorry you missed those leaks. Let's start right away. Nota bene. Digital currencies issued by a central bank are digital versions of a country's regular money. Issued by the country's national bank and controlled by it. They are made to work like real money, but they are digital, so they can be used for electronic deals and payments. People who work for Ripple, the company that makes the cryptocurrency XRP, really like digital currencies that are backed by central banks. In a recent white paper that came out, they made it clear that they supported these digital currencies that are issued by central banks. The company Ripple thinks that digital currencies issued by central banks could have a big effect on the way global banking works. It's thought to be around $5 trillion over the next 10 years. Digital currencies issued by central banks can be helpful in a number of ways. They make international transactions faster and cheaper than the old ways, which could make more people around the world able to receive and use money. They could also make payment systems more efficient, lower transaction costs, and make financial deals more clear. This news is important for Ripple because they have been working on ways to use their technology to make cross-border payments easier. Adding digital currencies from central banks fits in with their plans. Ripple's technology, especially its XRP based on demand liquidity service, is meant to make international transfers faster and more efficient. If central banks use Ripple's technology and create their own digital currencies, it could give Ripple's community and the use case for XRP a huge boost. Ripple's reaffirmation of support shows that they are ready to work with central banks to look into digital currencies for central banks. It's a good move for both Ripple and people who like central bank digital currencies because it fits with the goal of changing the way global payments are made and could lead to new uses for Ripple's technology and XRP. Digital currencies issued by central banks are very important for giving more people access to banking services. They give people who don't have enough money in an account access to the official financial system by giving them digital accounts that they can access on their phones or other devices. This could give millions, if not billions, of people who don't have access to traditional banking systems more power. Central bank digital currencies can also change the way cross-border transfers work, making it easier and cheaper to send money to other countries. People who live in areas that aren't well served by traditional means like SWIFT often have to wait a long time and pay a lot of money. There's a group called SWIFT that helps banks talk to each other about money. The way banks around the world send money to each other is like a big message board. SWIFT is a way for banks in different countries to talk to each other when someone wants to send money to someone in another country. That being said, it might take a few days to finish this process. There are also fees of up to 3% that can be added to the exchange, which is a lot for people sending small amounts. Let's say someone from a poorer country gets a job in a better country and wants to send money back to their family to help them out. With SWIFT, it could take up to 5 days for their family to get the money, and they could lose up to 3% of it in fees along the way. This wait in the fees can be very hard, especially for people who are trying to help their family but don't have a lot of money. Digital currencies issued by central banks can make these problems a lot easier to solve, which will help everyone get access to money around the world. Also, digital currencies issued by central banks can make it easier for the government to keep an eye on monetary policy. By turning money into digital forms, central banks can better track and control the flow of money in the economy. With more openness and control, monetary policies can be put into place more effectively, stabilizing the economy and keeping things like inflation in check. Adding digital currencies from central banks is also a very promising way to tokenize assets. Tokenization means turning real-world assets like stocks or real estate into digital coins that can be used on a blockchain. Digital currencies issued by central banks can be the basis for this process. They can make it easy and safe to store assets on a blockchain, which will open up business opportunities to more people and make markets that aren't usually liquid more liquid. Overall, central bank digital currencies lead to many good things, such as more people having access to financial services, easier cross-border transactions, better control of monetary policy, and the possibility of tokenizing assets. These improvements could change the way money works and make it easier for more people to get it. Effective and clear for everyone concerned. The company that made XRP, Ripple, is working hard to help other countries make their own digital currencies that are backed by their central banks. They work with more than 20 central banks and are partnered with Bhutan, Palau, Montenegro, Colombia, and Hong Kong, among other places. This shows that Ripple wants to help these countries make their digital currencies better. There's a lot of money that needs to be moved, and these groups want to help with that. About $5 trillion in the next 10 years in the world's biggest economies. Central bank digital currencies are seen as a possible solution by these countries that are having problems with things like inflation and the economy. Having their own digital cash could be very helpful for these places. It could help them deal with their economic problems better by making it easy for people to use financial services and giving them a more stable way to pay for things. The fact that Ripple is involved in these central bank digital currency projects shows how digital currencies like XRP can be used to solve real-world economic problems. If these partnerships work out, they could lead to more efficient and open financial systems in these countries. This could help their economies grow and make it easier for people to handle their money. The first version of Ripple was released in 2012. It is a decentralized network that links banks and other financial institutions. To make payments digitally, they offer a unique method for these big players. XRP is their own digital currency, and it makes it easy to send money across RippleNet, their network. It's interesting that XRP was approved and isn't seen as a guarantee in the US. This means that more people agree with it and can use it. Ripple has a system called the Ripple Protocol Consensus Method that helps keep things running smoothly and charges small fees for transactions. This is why big banks like it as a way to send money around the world. As the paper comes to a happy ending, it says that central bank digital currencies will soon be able to change how money is handled and how payments are made. In this new way of dealing money, Ripple's XRP could play a big part. Looking ahead, it looks like XRP is about to go through a new phase. This is especially true now that central bank digital currencies are becoming more popular and legal barriers are falling. The next few months and years will tell us if XRP can really step up and become even more important in the world of money. What do you think about that? Do you think XRP Ripple will go up? Will people all over the world use XRP Ripple? Please tell me in the comments. Would be interested to know. This video has now come to an end. Thanks for seeing it. Please click the like button if you liked the information and thought it was helpful. Say what you think or ask a question in the comments. Most importantly, don't forget to sign up.